All right, guys, we just got back from the wave, but I want to share with you guys our adventure today. To get to the wave, you come here to Coyote Buttes North, Pariah Canyon, Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness Area, ran by the Bureau of Land Management. So come on, let's go check it out. It is about 4:15 a.m. and we're gonna sign in right here. Actually, 5:15 Utah time or mountain time. Vehicle info, person to notify if anything goes wrong. Hey, what's up, guys? Today we're going to show you how to hike to the wave from the Wire Pass Trailhead in Utah. The wave's actually in Arizona. You got to cross over the state line. So after you go down the little trail from the parking lot that's well marked, you come into this little wash and you're supposed to follow this wash this way. Your first well marked trail you see to the right, you take it off of the wash, come to this little corral thing, you just walk right through. So at this point, you'll have walked a quarter of a mile when you get down to this wash again. And you know you're heading the right way. At 0.65 miles, you'll see, into your hike, you'll see a trail leading off the wash to your right. Coyote Buttes North, half mile ahead. This is, I think, where you're not supposed to go past if you don't have the permit or whatever. Now that first hill has quite a doozy. You'll kind of know it. You're in the right spot. Up that well-beaten path. You're huffing and puffing by the time you get to the top of it, but that's about the hardest part of the hike.
I turn around.
So once you get up on the hill, you want to find the saddle, which is over there between the two teepee looking things. The saddle is basically, you know, a little curve in where a rider could slide in there from the side. But if you look in the distance, look over there. It looks like, looks like the lion from the Cave of Wonders that pops out of the sand. Look, cougar. Look, there's the Cave of Wonders guy. Right there, he's got his nose in his ear. Who disturbs my slumber? Look at the pretty pinks coming as the sun's coming up here. Pinks all in the clouds. Very pretty. We're heading for Small Saddle.
What if that's a small saddle?
What if it is? Now see right here, we're just coming off of the trail that you've been following since the wash. And it comes down into another sandy wash. As long as you don't stray off, I mean, you run right into the trail. This is actually a little more simple than all the horror stories I've read about.
Oh look, and there's rocks marking the way.
Yeah, and if you don't know, if you see stacked rocks, that's usually when someone's marking their path so they can find their way back, or marking it for somebody else. And here's where your dirt trail from the last wash meets the saddle passage. Now here, I mean, you gotta go right for the narrow and the rock, but there's no foot tracks because it's solid rock, but you're going in the right direction. Just keep going up. Here we are coming up the crack in this saddle. Can't wait to see what our view is gonna look like. Here you go. Agrabah, city of mystery. When you get here, just to make sure you know you're in the right spot, it's got you an arrow. Meep, meep, meep.
Phew. It's a workout, but man, it's worth it. Check out this view.
And look, when you get to the top of the saddle, there's a sign to tell you which way to go. And the map tells you to head towards the teepees you can see in the distance. Right over there.
Once you have crossed the ridge through the saddle, you will be at point 3. Pay special attention to the landmarks between point 3 and point 4, as navigating this section tends to be a challenge on the return hike. In particular, make sure you're familiar with landmarks near the saddle.
Hey, did we get bombed? Look at those clouds. They look like feathers coming down, or the truffula trees from the Lorax. They look real pretty. They look like a fishing area, like a rooster tail.
They do have pretty color to them at the very least. So after you get through the saddle, it says to hug the ridge as high as you feel comfortable. Right about midway, it's pretty nice. And right about 30 seconds after walking, you can see a trail marker up there. Of course, you don't want to depend on that because that could go down any time, but pretty simple. You're heading towards the teepees. Just found another trail marker. You have to go a little to the right. The sun is breaking the surface.
I think it's shorter.
The sun is coming up. Another trail marker. Can't quite see the last one, but you know, by the time you follow the arrow about 100 yards, you can start to see the next one. And then heading towards those two boobs up there.
Booby towers.
2 cones. We're heading to the 2 cones.
Gonzagas.
AKA Twin Buttes.
No, it's the Twin Buttes, is I think.
A gift from the gods. It's sprinkling in Utah in the desert in July. In July.
Did it hit me in the leg? We gonna live.
No. It did say bring extra food and water because a surprise rainstorm can wash out the road and you don't go out.
Good thing we have granola bars.
Maybe it's not from the gods.
Now you're supposed to head towards the right of the Twin Buttes. There's the right of the right Twin Butte, and find this crevice and go through it. And we're on the uphill side of Twin Buttes across.
So you just go behind the boobies.
And when you come out, the backside, the Twin Boobs, look at this view.
Give me a war cry.
That rock is called Plateau Rock. Kind of neat little rock there. That's what you see as soon as you come out the backside.
When you reach the south side of the Twin Butte, you will be at point 5. Use the dark vertical crevice in the white rock formation in the distance as a long-range navigation point. The wave is located just beneath the crevice.
Somewhere there's a big dark crevice that we gotta go into.
If you look over there, there's the vertical crevice in the distance that you're supposed to navigate to. The wave's somewhere right over there. You just head for the crack in the white sandstone.
I don't see it.
Yes.
Hey, check it out, guys. We just are getting close to the wave, and look, a beautiful rainbow right on our trail. What a sweet little bonus.
I wonder if there's a pot of gold.
Does it go to the Cave of Wonders?
A lot of sand to struggle through.
Now, right here, about where those yellow flowers are right there, we just crossed into Arizona. So we've hiked from Utah into Arizona. It's been about 2.5 miles till you get from Utah into Arizona. This sand ain't no joke. It's one of the tricky parts of the hike. Wow, it's pretty.
It's insane. So pretty.
This hill ain't no joke. This hill isn't no joke. We had to stop and take a break. The last hill at 2.6 something miles, hiking up right after you come into Arizona. Woo.
Look what happens.
What? Oh.
Ah! Sorry.
Give me that. I don't know if you got it.
This is like the American Ninja Warrior wall.
River said he sees a little soldier right there, hiding in his bunker.
No, he's not. Only his head's out.
Right there. We're approaching the wave though. We're getting really close. You can start to see some pretty cool colors in the rock.
Got the best way to hold it. Not the water jug.
Oh, I made it back to rock. Oh wow. The shade's off, it's much prettier. Wow. This is what we came for. What a view. Wow. It's like nature just got out the paintbrush and painted all these rocks. A little sculpted them with their hands too.
Does it get more gooder?
I hope. Wow, look like that way. There's our viewpoint. River's already disappeared back there.
Yeah, but
cool yellow.
Check it out, guys. We've made it into the wave. Isn't it? Like, pretty beautiful. I think it might be a skosh better if the sunlight would come out. Still really pretty though. Maybe the sun will pop out here in a minute. It's like walking back into a secret passage over here, huh? It's pretty cool.
Nate's way up there. There's Fierce.
I'm not climbing any more damn mountains.
This is like the prettiest view.
We have the wave in Arizona.
And this is like the best view of the wave from right here.
Get a water purifier.
Mom's staying down there in the wave. We're gonna hike to a couple extra places. We're gonna hike Top Rock Arch up there, which you should be able to see, and the second wave. So let's go check it out. So we're actually gonna take the trail called Top Rock Loop. We're gonna go all around, basically walk around the Top Rock Arch. So far we was exactly just a hair over 3 miles, 3.2 miles at the wave. So we're gonna let you know how long the Top Rock Trail Loop is. So I'm gonna hit the second wave real quick, and then the Swirls, and then we will stop back by Top Rock Arch on our way to Melody Arch. And then we'll be almost back. When we were going towards Top Rock just a little bit, and then over to your right, you're heading away from the wave to the Top Rock, you can see some swirls down here. Over here to the edge of the cliff, you can look down at the swirls. You can actually see them a little bit from up there off the trail, but we wanted to get a little better look at them, so we've come a little closer. Wow. That's the swirls. Wow. This is what they call the swirls. There's swirls everywhere here, but this is definitely an awesome viewpoint. Definitely worth coming, checking out. Back on the Top Rock Loop Trail, and we're gonna check out the second wave. Now the easiest way to do this, besides watching videos, I mean, it's good to see it so you have some idea what you're getting yourself into, but the easiest way is to download an app like All Trails, and everything's already marked on there and labeled, little dotted line for you to follow. Real simple. You can log your time and your miles and everything like that and save your trips. We're getting close back to the second wave. Almost there. So here's the second wave. Not near as pretty as the first, but still beautiful in its own. Right here. Wow. So pretty. Whew. boys trying to walk up to some of the arches. Here we go. Now when you're trying to get up here to these arches, pretty much the way that you feel looks the safest to go without having to put yourself on an edge or a steep slope is pretty much the same way that all trails recommend. So every time when I've been looking like what way looks easiest and I look down, I've been staying on the trail. What is it?
I hate heights. I'm not afraid of climbing stuff, but my heights are getting me a little bit right now.
You can see a long way.
We're like half in the clouds, all the way to whatever that is over there. It's a big like wall of.
There's a lot of Utah over there. We're in Arizona. This is quite the hike up here. Trying to get to some of these arches. Whew. There's a really cool sand dune right down in here between Top Rock Arch and Melody Arch. Right here. And you can see a lot of people have walked out here on it. Isn't this interesting how all this sand has piled up here, this big dune, and sculpted out the side of this mountain over years of blowing around. The boys can't help themselves. They want to play in this sand. So here, he says he's gonna do some playing.
But you can't walk.
Racing to the bottom. Okay, slide or roll.
You ready?
Yeah. River wins. Lost a hat. How's y'all's climb back up?
Tiring on the whole mountain hike. I literally take one step and you slip farther down. You can start.
That's pretty funny. You made it. We're gonna have to just hope Fierce makes it. We don't got enough battery for that. Oh, we've been exploring. We've got back off in here and I think we've about made it to Melody Arch. Should be right about here somewhere. Aha! There she is. We can get down here without busting our butt. Wow. Look at that. It's a great spot for a picture of her. Melody Arch and the Gratto window. Look at that. River's over there on that side of the arch. I'm gonna come look out the window. Wow, this is better than the wave, guys. Right here, look at that. Look out that window. Woo! You getting my picture, Riv? Guys, if you guys get to the wave, come check out this little room right here where the Melody Arch is and the Gratto window. This window, it's like heaven's window, man. It's amazing looking. Look back there. Look at that. That's amazing. All right, guys, we are gonna move away from the Melody Arch. We spent probably 15 minutes here after we turned off the camera. It's just amazing. If you get a chance and you're here at the wave, come see the Melody Arch and the window, all right? My favorite part so far. Another little cool spot is the wave pool. It's right between the wave and Top Rock Arch. Check it out. The wave pool. Do y'all like the pool, guys?
Yeah, it's awesome.
Pretty cool to be up here on top of a mountain in the desert, huh? There's a bunch of tadpoles in this pond. Fierce is trying to grab these tadpoles. Ain't it crazy that there can be frogs way up here? I swear I might have just seen a raccoon track too. How does he know the water's up here?
Raccoon, not a raccoon.
What was that? It's a crawdad.
Crawdad too?
Yeah.
Ain't that nuts?
I tried to grab it and then it was hard and I was like, ew.
You got one? River got him one.
Look how green he is.
Look how green that tadpole is. That's a weird looking tadpole.
I wonder what kind of frog it is.
Cool. River just catches stuff everywhere he goes.
Apparently.
Fierce is getting wet shoes. I don't understand why. Come on, Fierce, man.
There's a couple.
It's ridiculous. Let him go?
Yep.
Good work. Catch and release.
I missed it.
All right, come on.
Hey,
That's what I caught. He's in the bush. He's really cool looking.
Is there a way to see him?
I'm scanning out, maybe.
Where's he going?
No, he's in here. It's a really cool looking lizard.
There he goes. There he goes. There he goes. Ah, he's a fast little guy. Me and the boys are about to climb right up there. And I'm gonna see if I can walk through that and climb up on top of it. Check us out. Where's Fierce at? There he is. Say hi. Hi. Another beautiful approach right here. Pretty.
We have made it to the arch. It's really sketchy right here though. Look at this. Got it.
Yeah, I'm just hoping I don't slip.
The one that needs to be worried about slipping.
Made it to the top of the rock arch. And I'm on top of the rock arch.
Yes, I don't know if you can scoot up and
Did you make sure Fierce made it? So there's the wave from looking down from top rock arch. Fierce? You okay? Did you make it?
They just made it up there to that arch. There they are. Way up there. Awesome. Good job, guys.
I'm having just as much fun right here.
Oh my god. Did he fall off? Where'd he go? There's Nate on top of the arch. Thinks he's Indiana Jones or something. It's that little bitty speck up there on top of that arch.
It's not a good reference. Somebody dies in that movie.
Mom right now, Mom's probably like, which one of them's up there right now? I'm gonna bust their
No.
when they get here.
What a dumbass. Sorry. Oh, I'm videoing. Whoops.
He is up there.
Oh, he disappeared again. You probably just had to go give the boys a hand.
You can see the wave through the arch. It's like another little window right here. You can see Mom and Jace down there. Hey Mom, hey Jace, and everyone else. Hey guys. But we're gonna turn around. We've got about a 3 mile, well now we've got about a 4 mile hike back to the car. So we're gonna turn around, but this is the wave, top rock arch, Melody Arch, the window. And we've seen the swirls and the dune. There's also one other thing that you can go check out called the butte, but I mean, there's buttes everywhere. I think we're gonna skip that. It's getting hot and Mom doesn't need to be out here in this heat, so let's go catch up with Jason, Mom. You seen us on the top rock? This lady and Miley got him over there taking a silly picture.
You got like around the wave. You've surfed before?
Wait, this phone died?
Is it dead now?
When we surf, did you put your feet straight?
I fell off my surfboard.
I've seen that. Yeah.
Like you were surfing, you've surfed before, dude. Come on.
No, it was like this.
Like
Yeah, it was like
It was like this.
the water's moving and you're moving.
Surfing USA.
Here, let me get down.
It looks weird now.
Looks weird.
That looked good.
River's tasting the wave.
Move your hair.
Taste the wave.
let me get it.
Taste the wave though. I'll do it.
Cinnamon swirl.
Yeah.
Does it look funny?
Yeah, kind of.
Here she is, guys. The wave. Wow. Definitely worth coming to see a time or two. Picture, beautiful picture. The wave. Wow. It's like one of the coolest parts right here. You know it? I'm glad we was able to win the lottery and come here. Don't forget, you do have to win a lottery permit to come to the wave.
I won the lottery.
We put in all 5 names. On our 4th time with all 5 names, Jace got his name drawn. How many times did it take you to get the lottery?
Twice.
Okay, if he said first time, I was like, you little rascal.
No, I tried years ago and I missed it.
Yeah.
I'll try again this year.
They took us like 4 tries with 5 people.
Good for you.
But we got it. Coyote Buttes North permit for the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness. There's his name, Jace Williams, and the date and stuff like that, and it has all your group members right there from the Bureau of Land Management. Non-transferable, yada yada yada. So make sure you get you one of them pink tags before you come in here, otherwise it's a big fine. You can apply for one like 90 days ahead of time. They announce the winner, so you got to be about 4 months ahead of time. You got to apply for it for that month. And then also they do one like the day before. They do it a lottery for a day ahead of time, but they give out only like 16 spots a day ahead of time. So you want to try to get in that early lottery if you can. Advanced lottery system. Starting our walk out. Miley said she's skiing in the sand. It's not as hot as I thought it would be right now, but I was planning on being out here by 10 at the latest. We stayed an extra about 30 minutes more than we planned on. Hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt here walking out, but it was a good morning. Seeing all of the sights. Top Rock Arch, Melody Arch, the Swirls, the wave, the second wave, and the window. What do you think about the wave, Fierce?
I thought if y'all ever get the chance to go, y'all really need to go. It was really fun overall, really beautiful, really breathtaking.
What was your favorite part?
The wave.
The wave? Licking the rock?
Yep. Because it tasted like cinnamon.
It tasted like cinnamon swirl. That was Fierce's favorite part. What was your favorite part?
Probably the wave or the hike in. Not a lot of people get the chance to come here. So just being able to experience it as a whole, take it all in, that was my favorite part.
Yeah, be able to explain it, know what it is, have said, yeah, I've seen that. When you see it in a movie or a picture or somebody talk about it.
Laptop, it's not the same.
Yeah, when you open your laptop and it's the screensaver like it is in a lot of screensavers, you know what the heck it is. Might even be a wallpaper on your phone. Check and see. The wave is a very popular background. Also, when we're coming down from Top Rock Arch, there was this group getting there pretty late. It was 9:30 in the morning. I'm thinking, boy, they're getting up here late. It's gonna be hot as balls when they leave, because we were just starting to leave. Girl second in line, she was real, you could tell she didn't get outdoors much. I just wanted them to be safe, and I said, are y'all going up to Top Rock Arch? The guy goes, yup, that's the plan. And I'm like, oh, okay, the guy in front. And I was like, come me and the river, and then we figured out the main way to go. On our way out, we went down really fast. So I was just trying to help them out, because we're in the desert, and I don't want them to die. I would be happy if somebody, even if I knew, I would be happy if somebody confirmed that I was going the right way or whatever. So I said, hey, if you stick to the left right when you get up there, man, you go right to it. He goes, I know, I've been here a few times. And I was like, you're welcome anyways. And I wanted to tell the guy in the back of the group, hey man, whoever's in front's a real a-hole. But you know, I was like, no, I'm gonna be a bigger person, I'm not gonna say nothing. So then I told River, I said, you know, I think that was probably a guide. He probably just was annoyed that some average people can go all the way up here to the Top Rock Arch, which anybody can. If you get a little map, get all trails. It's a better guide than any guide. Just like in Hawaii when we were climbing, this guy got real bent out of shape because me and Jace climbed up the stairway to heaven with nobody showing us the way, and did it, and was on our way down and passed somebody who was guiding. He kind of was a butthole too. So I said, they just don't like seeing regular people do that because it makes them look not as important. But you know, some people do need a guide, and if that's something that the people wanted, good for them and good for him. You ain't got to be rude to people just because they're trying to be helpful. But another point to my story is, unless you're really unconfident in your abilities, you don't need a guide. Don't pay somebody to walk you down a trail that's well marked, and there's lots of other people already going there anyways. You'll find your way. But if I was a guide for desert hiking, I think I would advise my people to get in here a little earlier. That would be a good guide. Instead of showing up at 9:30, 10 o'clock and then having to walk out between 11 and noon when it starts blistering, sweltering. Especially when you're not used to this kind of heat. The best break spot on the way back, nice little buttes here that give you some shade. Right, babe? There you go. What was your favorite part about the wave?
Favorite part was the arch. That was really awesome. The window and the arch.
The Melody Arch?
Melody Arch is my favorite.
Yeah, I like that too.
And climbing the mountain.
Climbing the mountain up to the arch? Yeah, that was fun too. Walk back, it's getting hot. Okay, babe, what was your favorite part about the wave?
Oh, I loved all the colors in the rock. Just really unimaginable. It's better than what all the pictures do.
Unimaginable. She loves all the colors, and it's better than what all the pictures look like. I agree. So 2 of our favorite things, the Melody Arch, Gratto window. 3 of our favorite things was the wave. Both were awesome. Well guys, we have made it back to the parking lot basically. Right there. So close. This is where we started our journey this morning when it was dark. Wire Pass Trailhead. Grand Staircase Escalante National Monument. back in the truck. We just got finished with our hike. It was amazing. All right here at Coyote Buttes North, Prairie Canyon Vermilion Cliffs area. This is the parking permit you need if you win the lottery. Remember, it's a lottery. So thanks for hanging out with us today, guys. If it's your first time visiting us, subscribe, leave us a comment, and we will see you guys next time.